What's up, guys and gals? Welcome back to the Nerd Castle for the next episode of... That's a big-ass zombie. Holy shit, man. Why are you so large? What have they been feeding you? Good sweet Christ. And he's only got 40 HP, so he's got a soft chin even though he's big like that. Give me them souls. Let them be inside my body. All of your souls are now my souls. In today's episode of Planet Centauri, I'm not going to lie, that scared me for a second. I was like, oh shit, we might die. Bad things could happen right here that I am not prepared for. Let's go ahead and just have a run around the surface. Now that we've got better gear, I feel like it's probably something we could get away with. I still have not gotten used to the weird controls in this game. So essentially the way that it works, if you're looking at the bar up above, is that whatever's in your attack slot is your left click, and whatever is selected over here is your right click, and I still do it Terraria mode. I'm way too used to Terraria at this point, and so unfortunately I keep messing up my keybinds. Like normally things that I would be pretty sprightly about, I'm messing up like simple things like jumping over enemies and stuff like that because I never seem to have the right weapon. I'm going to sprint for a little bit. Yeah, sprinting. Run through the jungle. Okay, it's a forest, but we're running through it still. We've got another chest right there. Yeah, sure, why not? There was a ring inside of there and also some moo juice, so maybe we can make ourselves feel better. If we end up having a calcium deficiency, that should fix it right up. Can I take the chests after I have jacked all the shit out of them? Oh, I can. Goody, I want a wooden chest. Let's go take a look at the desert over here. We got better gear at this point, so we might be able to survive some of the nastier areas. I don't know if there's permadeath in this game. I'm a little concerned about it. Ow, no, it doesn't look like the enemies are too tough over here. Looks like they still go down in the way that you would expect them to. I am probably going to eat something fairly shortly, but I just want to explore the surface map for right now. We'll have a look around. We'll see if we can find any stone deposits. If we can find some stone deposits. I love the way that you can, like, throw the boomerang and then swing with your sword at the exact same time, and you'll get double damage. Oh, shit. I've been poisoned. That's not good. Well, this guy's a little bit tougher. He's a little bit nastier. He's quick to dodge, too. Man, hard to get around him. A little bit tougher than some of the previous foes that we've been up against. Oh, man, there's another one. Yikes. Enemies everywhere. That, it definitely has in common with Terraria. There are enemies all over the place in this game. We've got another treasure chest right there, just hanging out on the surface, being easy to find. Can I harvest this right here? No, I cannot harvest that right there. I was getting overly excited. I was like, oh, I'm about to harvest the shit out of these bones. And I don't know what I was going to do with the bone. I was probably going to make it into something awesome, like a spear or like some kind of loincloth. Sounded like a pretty cool option to me. Having some pretty serious, like, underground bone snake problems right now. The bone snake. We're being attacked by the sexiest of enemies. Bone snakes. I need, like, some healing right this second. Ow. I don't know if I should get those. Oh, that's a big slime right there. Got that one on accident. I didn't even mean to kill him. Well, whatever. Accessory to my murder. It's all good. The boomerang takes what the boomerang wants. Nobody knows exactly why the boomerang do what it do, but it do what it do because it does what it do. I'm just going to sprint through, I think. Just run for it. Use your sexy stamina. Wow, our health is falling off at like a record rate right now. Ooh, and now we're like in some kind of deep forest biome. That's funsies. Alright, so let me... I need to sort that. Go there. Oh, nope, not going to get me. You thought I wasn't paying attention. But I was. Ow. Drink a potion, quickly. Guzzle. Guzzle like the... Wow, that did not help out nearly as much as I'd hoped it would. Eat that food, though. I like passive regeneration and the power of broccoli and healthy eating. It'll work. It has to. Oh, shit. That's like a giant mantis beast. And I definitely don't want him down here with me. There we go. We'll just kill him off the old-fashioned way and take his stuff. I need that to maybe go like right. Oh, man. There we go. I got to put in platforms in here because this weird curvy path gives my feet no purchase. Oh, wow. Steel pickaxe is doing work. There we go, steel pickaxe. There we go, steel pickaxe. I'm excited about this now. I didn't realize how good this thing was going to be at digging. This thing is pretty good at digging. It pretty much renders dirt not a problem any longer. We do need some stone, so some quarrying is probably on our list of actions for now. I don't know how much coal I went through in that last dig, but I kind of just want to go down and see what's available underneath these other biomes. Lots and lots of stuff. I'd like it if you got souls as a caveat here. I would like it if you got souls every now and again just from digging and doing other activities. I think that goes in line with the RPG vibe that they're trying to encourage here. It'd be nice if let me put in platforms before I fall and kill myself later because I forgot to do it. There we go. I think it would be a nice thing. I think it's one of those ease of access, like quality of life things that they could add pretty easily. And maybe it would allow you to get like a soul here, a soul there, just by digging and doing other activities instead of straight combat. Now, I don't know if this is going to connect up underneath where we were already. I need you to be... Yeah, that's fine. Go take out that bat real fast because I don't like the eyeball he's giving me right now. He is eyeballing recklessly, and that means he's got to go. I don't even really know how much iron we're going to need. We're going to need tons of stone for this next project. And so, frankly, if I'm digging something else out of the walls, I might as well take the stone along with it. Because we got to build a house. We got to get ourselves set up with... It'd probably be easier to do with wood, in all honesty, just because trees are all over the place and they're easy to access. Oh, shit. I threw my boomerang at the wrong thing. There we go. Killed him off and got buku souls for that exchange, so that works for me. Gotcha! Man, I didn't think I was going to make that throw. I got excited about it. That was one of those throws that you didn't think was going to work at all. And then it do. And then you're like, yay! There's access to another cave over there. I may go straight through on this side. Gives us another opportunity to get some stone anyways. And maybe I'll just use stones for the walls, and then I'll use wood for the backing wall, because that might make this a little bit of a quicker detour as far as crafting and getting things done is concerned. There we go. So we got that all nice and ironed out. Oh, doing a little bit of sandboxy action right now. I think that I need to kill you before this gets any more out of hand. I may not be able to access that over there. I don't know why I said that weird. You ever say a word weird, and then you think about why you said it weird, and you're like, why did I say it like that? I don't know why I said it like that. Then you sit there, like, pondering for a second. Was it because, like, deep down I wanted to sound more fancy or something? Or, like, why did I go in on that word in the way that I did? If we can get, like, I don't know, a couple hundred stone maybe, it might make this easier. I also just need raw building materials so that when we go in to make like alchemy machines and stuff like that, we will already have the raw materials required in order to make it happen, Captain. Another little pit down here. I don't know if that leads anywhere though. I'm gonna leave it alone for right now. Let's keep exploring this way. I also don't know if I should be picking up all of this random stuff over here. It just looks like random doodads. Like I don't even know if these things do anything. It looks like there's nothing actually really in here that I'm interested in. I mean, it's funny how fast you go through materials in this game. It's like you get copper and then all of a sudden you've got bronze. I mean, you can basically skip copper if you really want to and just go straight after the bronze. Nothing up there that I desire or really want deep down. I'm thinking it may be better off for us if we go back up and craft for a little bit and maybe add some things to our house and try to make sure that things are done that need to get done. Oh shit, I fell off a cliff. There's also a poison bat over there. I'm pretty deep down in the dungeon right now. I like how the light radius is pretty generous, so I don't have to worry about like dropping torches all the time. Ow, that kind of hurt my foot. Okay. Oops, I thought I had torches selected. Well, I mean, this all kind of seems to be same old down here. Yeah, let's go back up to the surface. So now that we're back up at the surface, the thing I would recommend is maybe that we dig the axe out of our inventory. And I'll probably put that in for the shield. Now, what is that? That gives me SP plus 5. Well, shit, bro. Put that on so we can run better. Hell, if I had a ring that made me run better, I'd wear it all the time. But I'm a runner, so I don't know. Might take the challenge out. It might remove the enjoyment of the activity itself. I don't know. Cheating has that effect on me. I don't really enjoy cheating in video games very much, so I doubt that I would enjoy cheating in real life as much either. I'm the kind of person that likes to do things, I don't know, I've seen people run around and use hella cheats in video games and stuff, and they have a good time, and usually it's pretty cool for like goofing off or whatever, but it's just not for me. I don't think it's for me. I just don't enjoy cheats. Kind of removes the fun of the game, I guess. I'm going to keep on chopping down trees here. I'll probably try to replant some of these so we don't end up wood poor later on. But all we need for right now is a nice little fistful of wood. so that I can fill in my house and then make sure that it's got the proper wall backing. And then after I've got the proper wall backing, we'll start worrying about some of the other stuff too. If I got lucky, I was ready to dodge that slime. I thought he was going to go over my head. Thought he was going to go up the chain of command. There it is. We'll get a kill right there. How much wood do I have on me right now? 189. The hell is that? A mask. A scorpion mask. Cool. That's pretty badass. Definitely prepared for the Halloween party, which is coming. Don't worry. It's coming. Got some meat and a little bit of extras right there. I do think maybe there's a few too many enemies on the surface. A few too many things around. Just running around trying to murder you at any given moment. Get that chest taken care of too, because I don't like having a cluttered inventory. So here, back at our... We've got... Oh, we need iron bars, do we? Do I have the materials for any iron bars right now? I've got some materials, but not much. I might be able to break down the protector sword or like some of the other stuff to try and get some of our things back. One of the first things we need to do is for our quest. They wanted us to make a... something, rather? What does that say? A wooden sword and equip it in your main slot. Okay, so is the wooden sword here? Oh, you can make skull candles. That's kind of badass. I want skull candles in my house. Might be a bit much, but hey. You decorate how you want to decorate. You are an adult and you get to choose now. We can make a Stone Age decoration if we wanted to be a caveman. So it looks like they've got a bunch of different stuff from a bunch of different regions. Looks like if we get 20 zombie parts, we can do something up here. We can make a ball with wisp dust. It looks like we can like make various like playthings, basically stuff to dick around with your friends and multiplayer with if you've got the available materials. Did I go right past the wooden sword? Where's the wooden sword hiding at, and how do I make it? We can make a tin pickaxe. Not really interested in that. Doesn't look like we have that available, so maybe... Ah, there it is. So that's done. Take that instantaneously and get rid of it because it's not going to be helpful. Close out some menus. The wood is nice, though. That's like a half a tree's worth of wood and a little bit of coal to get us started. Let's go back to our stone and see what it wants us to do right now. It probably has like a large list of things it requires of us. Crafts too. It makes me want to do a crafting table, an advanced crafting table. Allows you to craft advanced new items like furniture and the necessary tools to make the stuff that you want. I think I already did. I've already got this down here. I wonder if it'll give me credit if I just pull it out. And so yeah, it looks like it gave us wooden wall backings right there. And so that's actually what I want. I want wooden wall backings very, very badly. I'm going to get rid of that sword because I don't want it. We've got one skull right there, so we probably won't be doing anything too interesting in the future. Watch out for its pinchers. Its pincers. Got a chipped onyx. Alright. Well, it might be worth it now to break down all these crafting stations and just take them with me back over to the house. And then we'll worry about the installation of doors and other random little things as we get further in. So what did he want? Building 1. Place the crafting table on the ground. Congratulations, you need a shelter to protect yourself from hostile creatures. Blah, 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 blah. 4 walls, blah, blah. Do a thing. Hooray for us. So build a shelter. I'm working on it. I am absolutely working on it. Let's get some of these flowers out of the way, though. Perfect. We should have relative peace and quiet while we mess around with this stuff here. Let me get my crafting bench. And probably just put that down right there. And we're going to need wooden back wall if we really want to get this done right now. You can make a slime table. That's kind of fun. It looks like you can make a table out of like severed parts from zombies too. It's kind of hilarious. I don't know if I want to do that right now though. Where are my wooden walls at? Wooden walls? Wherefore art thou, wooden walls? We're gonna need some doors, so we might as well take those now too. And maybe it's in this menu. Ah, there it is. So what boards did we get already? I want them to match. I want to make sure we don't have like a weird mishmash thing going on. It looks like it's this one right here. And so let's just make ourselves a ton of wood backing walls. And then we'll just make that work for right now. So, with the wood backing walls, we will go, that's on number 5. I want this to be in the back. Yeah, I think that looks a little bit more homey. I like it. Not like, hey, homie. It looks better. That still might not be enough for us to get this done, in all honesty. I may need to craft a few more. We're going through them more rapidly than I would like to admit. Probably just do that like that. And no, I'm not going to leave the house mismatched like that. I will fix it in just a minute. But I got to knock out all those back walls. And that is going to take some effort and some doing. How do I knock out back walls? I'm going to have to figure that one out. I don't know if we need a hammer or something like in Terraria. So we'll just leave it how it is for right now. It looks ugly, and I hate it. And deep down, I don't want to have that be the thing. But you got to do what you got to do. Little Slime wants to get some action in here. Little Slime came in hard. He thought he could just roll up inside my domicile. Let me find out. We'll put that right there. Put that right there, maybe. Kinda, sorta. There. So now, we have a house. Hooray! Our shelter is not done, though. I think. Because it may want me to go like this and put it all around the edges, too. And yep, you ain't coming in. You ain't coming in at all. And then while we're here, I need to bust up the floors. We'll put in something a little bit nicer to make it actually look like a house, so we're not standing on dirt and grass and shit all inside of our own home. I'm glad that it didn't destroy my doors. That would have been irritating. I didn't want to have to rebuild my doors. I was like, nah, I don't feel interested in that right now. I just don't feel interested. We'll go and actually I can just take that and we can place it. Hit the R key real fast and we'll make ourselves some more stone flooring. Oh, we needed the furnace for that. That's what it was. There we go. For the stone flooring, I'm going to go with a little bit smaller of bricks, just to break up the monotony of the pattern. Home design with Splattercat. And this is going to be on the front. And that is the wrong thing. That is not what I wanted at all. Please stop, cease, and go away. Thank you. What I did want was that. Yeah, that looks a little bit better. However, I'm lacking in the bricks to get it done. Still, that means now we can put some of this stuff down permanently. Which, that's probably unleashing all kinds of nasty fumes into my home. But you know what? We don't have time to worry about carcinogens right now. I'm trying to be somebody. Build a door and place it. I mean, if you really, really want me to. I gotta get a few more of the little bricks, though. Little bricks. That'll do. Bam. And now, I whack that door. And then we replace it. And so there's our quest done. I need all this stuff to restack. I tried shift-clicking it all in, but it didn't want to do that for me. It was like, nah, I don't feel good about that. Combines all the stacks, though, when you hit that thing right there. My God, we have so many random things inside of our inventory that I don't even know what to do with. Sand blocks, that's all done. Quest completed. That should give us a little bit of extra stuff to play around with. As far as powers go, left mouse and up. We can also do a super slice. Looks like we can do a dive, which would be super badass. I want the dive badly. We may save up some points for that. I also need my sword to go back into my chosen hot slot. And we'll go back over here, see what the crystal has to say. Use the advanced crafting table to make a furnace. Create 3 tin bars, build a tin anvil, make a tin armor piece. Hooray. I probably should have been following around with these in time, but I really did not want to do the tutorial while I was playing the game. But I've heard that doing the tutorial enables you to do some other stuff later on, so we sort of have to. Close the door real fast so we don't have to deal with zombies right now. I will more than likely have a floor right here, like a false floor, that allows me to go down and through and get that all taken care of so we can go down to the dungeon a little bit easier from where we're sitting right now. It looks like in order to make further crafting benches, we're going to need a bunch of iron. A bunch of iron and a couple of souls, and so we may want to go back down into the dungeon and see if we can sort that out. We got a meat drying rack, which is not awful. I'll probably place that outside because that seems like where it goes. And then in my inventory, I think I have meat in here. Indeed I do. So, hey, it hangs up on the little rack right there. I wasn't expecting that. Well, that's fun. That's pretty cool. Attention to detail. I like it. Puts little meats up on the rack, and then hopefully nothing can steal those off the rack. Otherwise, I'm going to be a tiny bit upset. Not like super upset, but upset enough. Upset enough, Nerd Castle. Alright, well, if we're lacking in choices but to go back down into the dungeon to search out more iron, let it be said that I am no coward. Down into the dungeon we go to seek out more iron because we require it. And frankly, oh, zombies coming through everywhere over here. Get him before he vomits on me. And I don't think we need too much. We just need some. There's some iron right there, but it's kind of a smaller patch that's up near the top. Into the dungeon. Oh, he tried to get me. He tried so hard and got so far. But in the end, it doesn't even matter. The RPGer player who saves ultimate theme song. Remember what I'm talking about back in the PlayStation days and shit? It wouldn't save for hella long because you weren't paying attention, and then you die and you have to do like 6 hours of gameplay all over again. God, I hated that. It was deeply upsetting. Can I chop through with this one now? Or is that still, it's still inaccessible? Okay, that's fine. I don't care. I'm not gonna be salty about it. Let's just continue forward. We got stuff to do and things to accomplish. There's plenty of things in game that we can work on without having to worry about that. I'm thinking the mushrooms are probably gonna be a principal component of healing potions, since that seems to be the motif of like every game I've ever played with RPG mechanics. Get potions, get mushrooms, bam bam bomb, one thing follows another. It's fairly predictable. I don't see any iron around. But I wish there was. And maybe if I wish hard enough, it'll work for me. It's possible that it might not, but it's worth a try. Nothing right there. Looks like I've already plumbed those depths too. Basically, we're just scrounging at this point. We're just looking for stuff that, like, we should have had already. Those bats are no longer a threat. They used to be a bit of a pain, but not anymore. Where did my platforms go? I presume I must have moved them slightly in order to make this all work. I'm just going to set up like a little support scaffold up here. We'll go after this. I just want to make the new crafting benches so that we have some kind of progress in the series. Seems like a smart idea. And since we've got a pick that goes through dirt pretty easily, I'm going to dig to the west and see what awaits us on this side. Some copper, some extra stone, just in case we want to do some stone crafting. Doesn't sound too bad. We definitely got to get on in that, like, obsidian gear. Or, like, whatever comes next, like, eternium gear. That's what we need. Eternium gear! It's gonna be so awesome, eternium gear. Just couldn't be dirt all the way through, could you? Just had to be stone. It's okay. We are less than encumbered with stone right now, and so I would definitely like to have some more. I'll probably start digging slightly upwards right here. Give myself a little jump spot right there. Every time it saves, it scares me. I think something's loading, like something's going to attack me. Like, for example, in World of Warcraft, I had a bug back in the day when I used to play it, where I would always know there was a rogue about to stealth me and get me because my game would hitch up for just a second. Like, it was a very specific hitch. It was like a very specific frame lag if there was a rogue around, and it would happen for just a second. It would drop frame rate for like a microsecond. And I always knew there was a rogue around and that I needed to start looking for him, like whirlwinding and shit. Hey, that's what I was looking for right there. That's the stuff. Can't really put that right there. I do wish you could attach those from the tops of things like in Terraria, but it's cool. It's just me learning a new system. It doesn't have to be the same, I guess. Got enough iron to make maybe 5 or 6 bars. From what I saw, we're going to need at least like 15 to 20, though. Put that back inside of there. Now we got to decide if we want to make the plunge. Now, I saw the bubbles down there, but I wasn't sure if it was a bat or something else that wanted to harm me, which is why I was a little bit anxious about jumping down. It could be a slime sitting on a ledge, but it could also be a bat. We've got another chest over here. It's got cocoa, it's got a skull, it's got cherry wood, healing potions, actual healing potions, cracknat, and then we've got an eyeball, which apparently we can consume for food. And in addition, that which we seek is down below our feet. And so I'm going to get after it. Cool. That's one of the... why are you on fire right now? Did you just make like a killer 3? I bet he did. He just Steph Curry'd it up and was like, "Bam for the 3!" And then just dropped it. And it was straight ugly for everyone that wanted to stand against him. Should be alright here. We've got 26 right there. That's enough for, I think it was 4 per bar. So that'll be enough for us to get 6 done, I guess. Which is not quite enough. I'm going to scrounge around a little while longer and see if maybe... I don't think we're going to be low on souls, all things considered. So I'm going to try and loot chests as I go. We got a copper ring that gives us more HP. I would actually love like a passive +1 HP regeneration. But that item might be a little bit more powerful than intended for this point in the game. So anyways, I'm going to continue looking around for iron. I will see you all in the next episode. Thank you for stopping on by. By the time we get there, I should have enough in my inventory to get us started on the long haul for the next part of the game, alright? This is Planet Centauri. If you wanted to get it for yourself, you can look it up. I've got it down below with the Steam description and whatnot. They pushed the release date back. It was supposed to be out already, which is why this series went up, but I didn't notice that they had pushed it back till the end of May, and so unfortunately, is what it is. You can't get the game yet. I was all excited about you guys playing the game alongside me, giving me tips and all that kind of stuff because you guys normally outrun me. You guys play way faster than I do because I only get to play right here on camera. I don't like doing secondary playthroughs. I feel like it ruins my enthusiasm for the main playthrough. So anyways, thanks for stopping on by. This is Planet Centauri. I'll see you next time. Bye, everybody.